Story time, it's my favorite time, spending time reading with you. Welcome to another story time with GamGam. Let's see what we have for today. Welcome back to Story Time with GamGam. Our story today is Spike, the Mixed Up Monster. The words were by Susan Hood and the pictures were by Melissa Sweet. Meet Spike. He's pointy, he's scary, he has a spiky crown, he has mean teeth, he is a monster, no bigger than a lily pad. What will it take for Spike to make a friend? This was written for Paula, Brenda, Lisa, and Melissa, SH, for Lizzie, Paula, and Susan, MS, with acknowledgments, many thanks to wildlife biologist Mario Castelos for his time and expertise reviewing this book. Spike, the Mixed Up Monster. Spike was a monster, or so he thought. Slithery tail, spiky crown. See, I'm a monster, all right. Stumpy teeth. Spike spent hours practicing his monster moves. He'd swish that tail, shake those spikes, and bare those teeth. He'd splish, splash, splatter, and splutter. There was just one little problem. Spike was no bigger than a lily pad, so no one was afraid of Spike. Ah, my funny little fish face, quacked El Pato. Spike shook his spikes. Ah, amigo, said El Armadillo, you're cuter than a bug's behind. Spike swished his tail. Ah, caramba, you're almost as adorable as I am, said El Campano. Spike bared his teeth. He has such a sweet smile, everyone agreed. Spike's crown of spikes drooped, and he sank beneath the water, settling into the scum at the bottom of the lake. I am a horrible monster, he thought. A no-good, horrible monster. Early one misty morning, a traveler appeared by the lake. A monster. A real monster. A Gila monster. He wore a black mask and flicked a black tongue. Here was a monster as tough as they come. One look and the animals knew what to do. El monstro, quacked El Pato. Flap and fly, flap and fly. El monstro, cried El Armadillo. Dig and hide, dig and hide. El monstro, said El Campano. Run inside, run inside. Only Spike was left to face El Monstro. He knew what to do. His monster moves. He shook his spikes, bared his teeth, and swooshed his tail. He splished, splashed, splattered, and spluttered. El Monstro didn't make a move. He didn't make a sound. He stopped and stared. Did I scare you? Asked Spike. Scare me? No, El Monstro laughed. It's just that no one has ever smiled at me before. Oh, said Spike. His crown of spikes drooped as he dropped back down into the water. Wait, cried El Monstro. Wait, amigo. I need your help. I was headed for my cousin's fiesta, but I took a siesta. Now I'm lost. Everyone runs away from me, so I have no one to ask for help. Well, I can help you, said Spike, and he flashed his fellow monster a big friendly monster grin as he pointed out the correct path. Gracias, amigo, said El Monstro, returning Spike's smile. Amigo? Said Spike. De nada, mi amigo. Adios. Adios, amigo, said El Monstro. See you next time, and he was on his way. Slowly, carefully, El Pato, El Armadillo, and El Campano crept out of their hiding places. You saved us, quacked El Pato. How did you do it? Asked El Armadillo. How did you tame the monster? Asked El Campano. Spike just smiled. Well, that was a fun story. And if you look at the end of this video, there is more about Spike and his amigos. Because Spike isn't really a monster, but he is real. Spike is an axolotl, a special kind of salamander that can be found in Mexico. So if you pause the video, you can read about Spike, the water monster, and axolotls in the wild, and about them being pets and other stories about them. And then there is the El Monstrero, the Gia monster, a 2-foot-long poisonous lizard. And there's also tells you about the El Campano, a Mexican vole, and the duck, El Pato, and the El Armadillo. It's also followed by the Spanish words that we studied, or actually that were said throughout this story, and what they mean. I hope you enjoyed this story. You have a good day. Goodbye. I love you.